So if you're starting an online project for the first time, it's inevitable you're going to have to meet with stakeholders. And generally in the first meeting, you're discussing what kind of problems they're facing and also trying to work out who is doing what role. So I think my first tip is really to find out who your subject matter expert you're going to be working with, and also deciding who are your key stakeholders. You might have one, you might have two, you might have five. And I think it's really key that you work out who is going to make those big decisions. Otherwise, I think you'll be having meetings all over the country. In the second meeting, you'll be discussing the scope of the project. That means you'll be working out what the key topics are, what the learning outcomes are. And also in this meeting, I'll probably bring a writer into this meeting simply because it makes things easier, really. There's a lot of information flowing between different parties and he'll be writing it all down. So key tips for content producers. I think content producers are helpers. You have to go to that meeting, listen to what they say, go away and think about the overall problem. They might think that the solution to everything is an online course, but generally that's not the case these days. They might want a short film, they might want some support material for their website. So it's best really to go away and think about the big picture. That means finding out what classroom courses they've got, how many websites they've got, how many online courses they have, and they'll be really grateful for a fresh pair of eyes. So my second tip is that I think stakeholders like to have things presented visually. So with production safety, for example, I presented the whole storyboard on a wall so they could see what they were getting. My last tip is that it's really important to build relationships right from the beginning. It's absolutely vital. You know, you have to be polite, you have to be professional, you have to reply to all their emails and queries. If I look back at all the sort of projects and short films that I've done, I think relationship building is probably 50% of the job.